These are the 25 rarest gliders in Fortnite. Some of these haven't been seen in over 2,000 days and others are banned from ever returning. But first, let's take a look at the Astro World Cyclone. This glider was only obtainable by attending the Travis Scott Astronomical event. And although a lot of players attended this event, a lot of those people are no longer playing the game because this was way back in Chapter 2. So if you started playing Fortnite after Chapter 2 Season 2 or just happened to have missed the event, this glider will never be obtainable. Because it can never return, as time goes on, this glider is only going to get more rare. The same thing happened with the Rift Tour umbrellas. First we have the Cuddly Cloud Crusher, which could be obtained by attending one of the showings of the Ariana Grande Fortnite concert. Then there's the Chrome Cloud Crusher, which could only be obtained by completing Rift Tour quest. And there was also the Rainbow Cloud Crusher, which you could only obtain through being a member of the Fortnite crew between August 5th and August 9th of 2021. None of these rare umbrellas will ever be available again, so hopefully you already unlocked them. Hopefully you also already unlocked the Kuruma glider, because for whatever reason, Fortnite hasn't been bringing back the Naruto cosmetics lately. This glider, along with the other Naruto cosmetics, haven't been seen in over 613 days. Hopefully the Naruto items will return so that we could eventually see this glider come back. But one glider that will never come back is the Millennium Falcon. This glider was only available through challenges, and even though we see Star Wars cosmetics in the shop all the time, this glider has never had a shop appearance. The last time this could be unlocked was through the presents in Winterfest 2019, so considering it's been 5 years, this is now one of Fortnite's rarest gliders. Two rare gliders that a lot of people forget about are the New Year's gliders. To unlock 2022's Midnight Glide Mask, you had to purchase it in the item shop, but it's been gone for over 931 days and it most likely is never coming back, as it doesn't make sense for 2024. On top of that, it was only in the shop for 2 days, making it one of Fortnite's rarest gliders. But to unlock the 2020 glider, you had to complete Winterfest challenges in 2019, so it's debatable which of these gliders are more rare. But neither of those two are as rare as our next glider, because Slipstream was exclusive to Twitch Prime Pack 1 back in 2018. The Slipstream is most likely never coming back to the game, so if you own this one, you have one of Fortnite's rarest gliders. But next, we have one you probably forgot about, because the Avengers Quinjet is one of the rarest Marvel cosmetics in the game. This glider was only available by completing endgame challenges back in Chapter 1 Season 8. Avengers Quinjet hasn't been available since 2019 and likely will never return to the game, making it one of Fortnite's rarest items of all time. It's not quite as rare as the Beastbrella, because although this glider could be unlocked for free, it was only given to a limited amount of players. To unlock this umbrella, you had to score at least 85,040 points in the Mr. Beast Extreme Survival Challenge. Although it was given to 100,000 players, because this challenge gave $1 million to first place, there were a ton of people playing, so a lot of players missed out on this umbrella. Another item a lot of players missed out on and are hoping will return soon is the Guardian Shield. This is the glider for Kratos and it hasn't been seen in over 1,230 days. We really don't know why Kratos and his glider haven't returned, but fans are hoping his set will return in September, as that's when God of War Ragnarok will be available in the Epic Games Store. It would make a lot of sense for Kratos' set to come back, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. It's not the only rare Gaming Legends series glider, because the Diamond Pony is one of the rarest gliders in the game. Diamond Pony hasn't been seen in over 844 days and could have been bought either in the shop or through purchasing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. If we ever see this glider return, it may be with Psycho Bandit, as this is a part of the Mayhem set. This glider is actually more rare than you would think, because a lot of people didn't know what this was even a collab with. But Fortnite also has rare umbrellas that are original, like Storm Sail. To unlock Storm Sail, you had to defeat the Storm King in the Storm King game mode back during Fortnitemares in 2019. This item has never returned and probably can't, because it was likely exclusive to this event. It's not as rare as the Founders glider and umbrella, because to obtain this one, you would have spent between $20 and $40. The reason the Founders gliders are so rare is because Save the World isn't a very popular mode, and most people that bought this bundle bought it for the cosmetics it comes with. Because this was discontinued in 2020, the Founders items are some of the rarest in the game. There is one umbrella that's more rare than the Founders edition, and I'm talking about Snowflake. This umbrella is one of the rarest in the game because it was only available by getting a win back in Season 2. This was actually the first themed umbrella, and if you own this one, this is proof that you're an OG Fortnite player. One glider that is getting super rare but no one knows why is Voyager. This glider isn't a collab or limited time, so it doesn't make sense that this glider has been gone for over 1,918 days. This one is a part of the Space Explorer set, so hopefully we can see this glider eventually return through a bundle with some of the other skins in that set. But Warhog beats Voyager by 1 day, as this glider hasn't been seen in over 1,919 days. Warhog is the only item in its set, and it's a Season 1 glider, and it kind kinda seems like Fortnite just abandoned this one. This glider used to return all the time until its last appearance in April of 2019, so my guess would be that this one just wasn't popular enough to keep bringing back. Next we have Equalizer. This was available as a reward for the 14 days of Fortnite challenges, and this is the glider for the DJ Yonder skin. This is one of Fortnite's rarest gliders and it will probably never return. It's not the only glider that you could get through challenges back in Season 7, because next we have Winter's Thorn. To unlock this glider, you had to complete all 13 of the Ice Storm challenges. This is the glider that goes with the Ice King and is most likely never returning. However, the first challenge glider in Fortnite is the Dark Engine. This was only obtainable through Fortnitemares challenges back in Chapter 1 Season 6. This has now become one of Fortnite's coolest rare gliders. Next up we have Heartspan, which hasn't been available in over 1,992 days. This was a free reward in the item shop to celebrate Valentine's Day, but the catch was that it could only be sent as a gift, so if you wanted this glider, you had to find a friend to send it to you. This glider was available for Valentine's Day Season 7 and has never returned, making it one of Fortnite's rarest. Next we have Flappy. This was a PlayStation Plus exclusive glider, and this one was only available back in 2018. Fortnite has never brought any of the PlayStation Plus cosmetics back, so this glider is most likely never returning. But it's not as rare as Discovery, because this is Fortnite's most expensive glider. Discovery could only be obtained with the Galaxy skin promo for around $1,000. None of the Samsung promotions have ever returned, so this expensive glider will probably stay one of the rarest. We also have Stealth Pivot, which I think is a little more rare because there are probably less people that bought a graphics card than a Galaxy phone. Stealth Pivot is actually the glider for Stealth Reflex, and this is a reskin for the Pivot glider that could only be obtained by people who bought a Nvidia graphics card in this time frame. People were really upset when Fortnite brought back Reflex along with the Pivot glider, so Stealth Reflex and Stealth Pivot were made to make up for it. But it's not quite as rare as the Rotor glider, and most players have never seen this glider in game. This is the glider for the Double Helix outfit, and because the Double Helix Nintendo Switch bundle isn't being made anymore, if you want this today, you'll spend thousands of dollars on it, even though it originally only cost a few $100s. The Rotor glider is not as rare as our next spot though, because we have Mako. Mako was a glider that was available in the season shop and could be attained by reaching level 25 back in Season 1. It did end up being put in the item shop, potentially on accident one time during Season 2, but it hasn't been available since, making this one of Fortnite's rarest gliders of all time. But finally, the rarest glider in the game is the Aerial Assault 1. Back in Season 1, this could be bought for 500 V-Bucks in the season shop by getting to level 5, but I'd say this one is rarer than Mako just because it didn't have an item shop appearance later. The Aerial Assault 1 is the glider for the Aerial Assault Trooper, which is one of the rarest skins in the game, so it's no shock that his glider is extremely rare too. But that was the last glider on this list, so if you enjoyed this video, you'll probably like the one on screen now, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.